What's happening, guys? Jareth here. Today we're going to be playing some more Marvel Snap. Today we're going to be bringing out our latest deck tech that we've been seeing some success with, and it's going to be featuring Heimdall. So one of the biggest, baddest Asgardians, great hero character, and have a lot of fun with this deck. So our title theme for this deck is going to be Move Over. So for those of you who do not know, Heimdall offers some real interesting and significant abilities when he enters the battlefield. So on reveal, move your other cards one location to the left. So main thought process here was to use this move ability to our advantage and really outperform our opponent and not really let them know our thought process. And even if they think they do, we're going to drop Heimdall turn 6 and move everything all over the board. So 6 drops, as I mentioned in my previous video, is going to be our most important endgame, essentially. So Odin is our secondary 6 drop, just in case we don't get that Heimdall. He's going to offer a lot of different abilities when it comes to that on-reveal effect. So Odin, on reveal, activate the on-reveal abilities of your other cards at this location. So the fact that we're looking towards that on reveal, we have a lot of different cards in this deck that revolve around that, just to add some value to, again, turn 6, dropping this Odin and potentially buffing up our battlefield to win some extra points. So working our way through the rest of the deck, we're starting off in our 1-drop category. I like to start with our big stuff, kind of let you know what the deck is about, and this is going to be filling in what we're looking to have the most success with that move ability in mind. So starting us off is Elektra. So I know you're going to say she doesn't have anything move related, but biggest potential that we use with Elektra is that potential to destroy a random 1 cost at this location. So everyone right now at least is looking to play something on turn 1, and if we can kind of guess where we are going to have our opponent play their first turn, we can throw that Elektra in to potentially kill that character, really setting us up a little bit early and can lead us to some easy points, easy advantages in those locations. Next we got Nightcrawler, so this is right up that move alley. So we're having that ability to move this character once, and I think this is a great advantage to, kind of move him into one area, give our opponents thinking, oh, he's just this one person in this area on zones 2 and 3, but then we drop Heimdall at the end and he can switch over, add some extra points there. I know he's pretty low cost, but that move advantage is where we're going to see his biggest potential. Next we got Scarlet Witch. So Scarlet Witch not really offering much of a move ability, but the theme I thought with this deck is kind of disrupting our opponent, not really knowing what to expect and not allowing them to prep as much as they would like. So on reveal, replace this location with a random new one. So if they think they're getting some great advantage at this zone, we can throw her down on there and potentially flip it into an area where it's going to start summoning rocks for them into their deck, or they're going to flip into an area where they only can play 1, 2, and 3 cost units. That sort of stuff is what we're looking to disrupt them with Scarlet Witch. Next on our list, we're going to make sure we go back to Medusa here. So Medusa is really just, for me, been a really strong early character. She's got some great power, and the middle location, always holds some value. So it's good to have that 4 power right off the get as soon as you put her down onto turn 2. Greatest potential here too is she is adding more once we play our Odin. So if Odin goes down and Medusa's in that same zone, gets an additional +2 power, and we get some real good advantage there. So just in case we're not seeing as much success pulling our Heimdall out of our deck, that could be a good play with Odin and Medusa. Next we got Ironheart on the list. So again, not really much of a move effect, but here it's on that with that on reveal effect. So really holding some additional advantage, giving 3 other cards +2 value. This works really, really well with Odin dropping on turn 6. And again, we can play either one, Heimdall or Odin, depending on the biggest threat on the board. And if it looks like we can really throw off our opponent, Heimdall, but if it looks like we just need some power, Odin is that play. Rolling up, we got Wolfsbane, so another 3-drop, adding some additional value to Odin once again, so +2 power for each other card you have at this location. So again, adding some early potential when we have our early 1-drops, can really add some advantage when we pull our Doctor Strange later. So Doctor Strange, on reveal, move your highest powered card to this location. So biggest thing here is, again, we're just kind of throwing off our opponent, thinking we're going to play in one zone, but then all of a sudden we're flip-flopping and putting Doctor Strange in and moving our highest power to that location instead. So a lot of different advantage you can see with that, and Doctor Strange was a fun one that we pulled not too long ago. Swordmaster here, so really I just needed some more power, and we needed something to fit in at that 4-drop. You might be able to find some better potential with that movability in this particular 4-drop slot. You know, something around the effects of Professor X might be a good addition, you know, him locking down the location as soon as he's played. Only thing for me is he was fitting in that 5 slot, and I really needed a 4-drop, so this felt the best. Next on our list, we got Gamora. So really for Gamora, she just offers a lot of power on the board, and when we combo her with Odin, some real power can be in potential. So nice thing about Gamora, she's late game, you kind of got an idea where your opponents are going to be playing, so adding that additional +4 on top of that is a really good character for 5 cost and a 6 power to start us off. Lastly, before we get to our 6-drops again, we got Jessica Jones, JJ. So with her, on reveal, if you don't play a card here on the next turn, +2 power. Again, kind of cool thing you can do with this is once she is down, we can have Heimdall drop, and you know, we don't really plan on adding any character to that last slot anyways where she is. So if we move her with Heimdall, we should be getting that additional power since we didn't actually want to play anything in that spot anyways. So some cool abilities here, really revolving around kind of disrupting our opponent with some move abilities, and you know, if we're just needing some raw strength, we're going to drop that Odin right on top of our best zone and get those maximized points out of each location. So that's where we're starting off, guys. We're going to go ahead and start into some games, give you guys some gameplay, and let me know what you think in the comment section below, what you think you would interchange in this deck, any particular cards that you've been seeing some great success with, and yeah, let me know what you think about Heimdall and his interesting abilities that he offers. So getting right off, we're looking a little rough with our heavy costs in hand early. So Titan, 6 cost cards are going to cost 1 loss. That's pretty nice. Can't do anything here, so we're going to go ahead and let him do his thing. Alright, so add 2 Raptors. So, well, we need to play our Medusa. We don't got much else we can do. So I'll at least get her down. He looks like he's going pretty strong onto Titan. So we'll watch that zone. Right now, I don't think we really want to go too hard here because of that initial power that he's bringing. But so the big house, 4, 5, and 6 cards can't be played here. So what we might be able to do later on is we can play our Doctor Strange in this zone, and we can pull a lot of power into there. So if we pull, you know, our Odin later onto the board, we can pull him over here and potentially add some additional values. So right now, though, we kind of want to put some more things on the board. I just don't really feel like we can do much playing Doctor Strange right now, so we're going to just pass that turn. Feels a little bad with the waste of mana here, but looks like he didn't have much either. He just moved his Nightcrawler over. Alrighty, so 4. We do not want to play in this 4th slot yet. We don't want to let him know what it takes to beat me in this area. So we're going to hold off for now. And see, so he's a 2 cost. We could play Elektra here, maybe. It doesn't seem half bad. But I think we want to get some raw power out there. So we're going to drop our Swordmaster, see who he cuts up. Hopefully it is Maybe Elektra. Maybe Doctor Strange doesn't seem too shabby if we let that happen. Okay, not bad. He chopped up Doctor Strange. And he's getting a little greedy, snapping. Alright. He's confident. So he's expecting to play something probably pretty big here. He's given some additional power. So why don't we do something like this? Let's drop our Odin. Since we can. And then I'm thinking, well, it might also be a good idea just to put some power out there. So if we did something like Jessica Jones, yeah, I like this. Just if we're playing Jessica Jones now, we're gonna get that advantage of the +2 ability, and then the following turn we're probably gonna put Odin here in the middle and alongside an Elektra maybe, just to get something out. Alright, so he's got... See, that's why you don't play your cards here early. We know what we're going to do now. We're going to win is what we're going to do, so... We're snapping. We're getting greedy. We got the advantage on these 2 zones. There's no way he can win these zones at this point, so... We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop Odin here in the middle. And we don't want to play Scarlet Witch. We know we're going to win this zone, so... We're going to put down just some extra power. It's only 1 additional power, but I think that's what we need. Boom, there's Odin, buffing up Medusa for us. Boom, and that's it. He played his hand too early, and that's victory for us. So, as you saw there, it looked a lot better to play that Odin. Heimdall didn't really see too much advantage. We kind of knew where we wanted to play that game, and moving those cards around wasn't exactly what we were looking for quite yet. So, ooh, we could upgrade our Jessica Jones, but I think we want to save some of that material for now. Alright, we're just going to go right into our next one, show you guys some good gameplay, see what you think. Again, let me know what you guys are thinking. You know, in this deck, is this something that you guys are enjoying? Do you like seeing videos like this where I kind of walk through some decks, give you guys some gameplay? You know, let me know some suggestions in the comments down below. I'd love to get you guys' feedback. So, Kamartage on reveal, effects happen twice at this zone. So we're fine with putting Nightcrawler here. So my thought process is we're going to get our Wolfsbane. We want her here because it's gonna pop twice. So the fact that she wants more cards there, we might as well put Nightcrawler here now, and then if we need to, we can move them later. So he's got Zertu the Watcher. He knows what's coming on these zones, and the fact that he started here leads me to believe that this zone might be a little sketch. So at the end of turn 5, give all cards here +2 power. Interesting. Ooh, he's got a nice little variant there for his Ant-Man. Very nice. Yeah, Subterrania. We don't want to go here. Those rocks are going to hurt. Already got 1 rock. Alright, so... kind of feels bad playing her a little early. The only thing we know is we're getting it to happen twice, which is nice. And we don't have much else we're going to be able to do right now, so Doctor Strange not giving us too much advantage yet. Alright, we drew an Iron Heart. We're getting to turn 5 here pretty soon, so... You know, I think in all chaos, you know, we're going with this cool move thing. let's really throw him off. We're going to put some more rocks in our decks. We're going to play a rock, put more rocks in our decks, see what happens. You know, again, sometimes you just got to be disruptive, not let your opponent know what's going on, and just kind of see where it takes it. So if he plays Angela and the Nightcrawler at Stark Tower, that may hurt later. So he's getting greedy. He's snapping. He's expecting some good stuff to happen here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move Nightcrawler here in the middle. We're going to put Medusa here. We're going to play Doctor Strange over here. So here's where that move is coming in clutch. Medusa's going in the middle. She's going to get that additional power. We got Nightcrawler moved over as well. And then we got Wolfsbane that's going to follow Doctor Strange in his portal. So I like this play. Yeah, that's fine, man. You can have Kamara. Taj. We're moving out of there. See ya. Medusa, grow that hair. Doctor Strange, let's port our friends over. Oh yeah, I like what I see. Let's snap, let's get those extra cubes. Alright, so we got our big drop on Odin. We're pretty much winning this Subterranea, if I can speak. So we're just hopeful he's got some rocks in his hands. He can't do too much there. We know we want Odin on the field. Believe he's going to give the biggest advantage right now, and let's go for it. Should be an easy dub. Ironheart triggers again. Medusa triggers again. It's nice. He's got an onslaught. It's pretty big. Too bad not big enough. Pulled through. Nice. Another victory. Got that sweet like background border on Onslaught. That's cool. Alright guys, I think we're gonna go with one more, just kind of give you a good look and feel on this deck. Again, this one is titled Move Over. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know if this is something you enjoy seeing. Yeah, working on that pre-level 100 guide right now, so any advantage that you guys can get early is really what you're going to see some of the biggest success with. So let's do one more. Alright, so starting off, play some decks, so we're not getting the full extent of our deck this time around, but we'll give it a go. We got Nightcrawler going out early, might as well play him in the middle. Played a Rocket there, so we kind of avoided that, which is nice. Sewer System, -1 power, okay, that's alright. So I haven't played Quake before. On reveal, if this is in the middle location, swap the positions of each location. Interesting. Why not? Something new, right? Gotta try things out. Agent 13, that looks cool. Random card to your hand. Wow, that could be some big advantage. That was kind of fun. At the end of turn 4, destroy all cards controlled by the losing player here. Okay. So, ooh, Mistress Death, nice. She's not in our deck, but wow. Costs 1 less for each destroyed card. Interesting. Hopefully we can get her sometime so we can play with some Carnage and Nova and hopefully Venom sometime soon. Alright, let's see here. So, what does Lizard do? -3 power if your opponent has 4 cards here. We're gonna play him in the middle. It feels kind of weird playing him with another group, but I think, wow, we're getting some sweet cards. Got a Doctor Doom thrown in our deck too. On reveal, add 5 power Doombot to each other location. Nice. Alright, so let's put our Wolfsbane here in the middle. Give her some advantage. Nice, seen a lot of cool cards we haven't seen yet. So Iceman, give a random card in your opponent's hand +1 cost. Went to JJ, alright. And Craven, cool. When you move a card here, this gets +1 power. Ooh, so Craver guys, if you got him, put him in this move deck. That seems like some good potential. Hopefully we get him soon to add him in. Alright, so turn 4, this has already exploded, so it looks like he's trying to go hard there. We might be able to beat him out though. So do something like this and then move. I wonder if it works like that. We'll find out. Okay, so, yep, we're giving up on the sewer system. That's not bringing too much advantage for us. Wow, we got some sweet cards added in from this District X, District 10, whatever it is here. Alright, Spider-Woman, on reveal, afflict all enemy cards with -1 power. That's kind of cool. I think we want to play Doctor Doom, though, am I right? He's just so cool. And he adds a 5 power bot to each, so he pretty much puts 5 power everywhere to each other location. I think we want to put him here. Alright. You know what we're going to do. We're snapping. Let's win this. Very cool. And that's a victory right there. Nice. Well, there you go, guys. That's 3 victories in a row for our move over deck. We didn't get to really highlight and showcase Heimdall all too much, but really our biggest thing, as you can see, is just these on-reveal abilities and this moving around, kind of disrupting our opponent. You guys can really see some cool things and fun things you can do with Heimdall, so try them out, try this deck out. Again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this, what you're kind of having your success with, and kind of, yeah, just what fun things are you trying with Marvel Snap. I really like any additional feedback that you guys can provide, and if you like these videos, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks, bye for now.